Alright guys, we are back. I realized at the end of the last video that we missed the turn where we would have gotten the military CS unit, so I just plopped them here to simulate the one turn movement we would have had. Again, I know it's not ideal. I mean, the chances of us actually getting 3 spearmen in a row are quite low, but I'm trying to just be as impartial as I possibly can. I think the spearman is probably the worst unit we could get at this point. I'd much rather have an archer or a third trireme. So just in the idea of impartiality, we're just going to go and play it like this. Before we end the turn, I noticed also that we have a great scientist going. I mentioned this little tooltip right here. We say that we have a great scientist that's going to be generated in 48. So obviously when we kind of defaulted here, it picked up a scientist for us rather than the production tile. So here you can see this nice new layout and sort of how it looks. Let's just see what that does for us as far as getting this extra production. Yeah, it shaves a turn off, so we're going to stick with that for now. So let's get in here and finally just get rid of this barb camp we've been talking about forever. We can have our trireme and support in a few turns as well. So let's proceed. I want to pay particular attention to this worker. So, you know, as a human player, I absolutely would have taken that attack there in the interest of getting my settler back. Obviously, the computer is kind of retarded, as we all know. So again, let's just block off his avenue of escape and really ensure that we get that unit. Rather than take out the camp this turn, we'll just take it out next turn. Okay, we'll get our trireme back. And so, you know, it's obvious, but on a continent's map, Elizabeth's unique ability of the extra 2 ship movement is just so nice. I mean, this trireme has done so much for us, as has this one over here. We've explored a ton of land, gotten a lot of gold from the early city-state meetings, so it's a very powerful, unique ability. Kind of deceptively so. So this is sort of the end of where we can explore in this direction, so let's head back towards that continent. Okay. Come down here. Looks like we might have to take out 2 barbs there, I'm not exactly sure. Let's clear the camp. 25 gold. And let's just kind of continue on our mission of picking up some more goody huts. There is this campment here, but we might want to wait till it gets targeted and rather just go pick up this ruin instead. I'm calling it a goody hut. I'm pretty sure that's a Civ 4 term. I'm not sure exactly. So open borders to Ramses. Now Ramses is pulling pretty far ahead. We can go ahead and look at his gold per turn here. He's picking up 21 per turn. So rather than providing him, I mean, I know it's probably at this point only 1 or 2 gold per turn, but rather than providing him an additional boost to his economy, we will just pick up a flat 50 gold here. Our cash is stockpiling nicely. We're going to need it most likely to buy a library here if we want to go with the National College. And we might think about additionally buying a barracks, but if we do put Heroic Epic in, we're probably going to put it here. So that might be a little while before we have to worry about getting that set up. So our monuments in 1, philosophy in 1. Now, wasn't this supposed to be 1 turn? No. Yes. Was it? I can't remember now. I don't know. Turns are taking a little while at this point. I'm not exactly sure if that was last turn or this turn. So we could sell a cotton. Don't particularly need the gold, but we do have our cotton coming back in 11. Well, let's hang on to it now. We can need a bit of a buffer for planning the city and the growth we're going to get in those 2 cities. So here comes France. They're trying to get that worker, but I'm pretty sure we got it this turn. Yeah, our zone of control.
There is only one good.
Ah, I keep skipping through those. I want to read those. Oh well. So they embarked this warrior, I guess? Probably in an attempt to continually screw up my food improvements over here. So let's take care of them this way. What? That said 10. The hell? So I don't think there's an ancient ruin down here. I think we have to go this way. So let's alert you there. Okay, so we have a new worker. Nice. Now, the icon I just saw. Okay, no, it is a worker. Okay, we will take it. So I just finished a game as Germany, and I know in vanilla that Germany is kind of, to be honest, a lame civ because it's like a percentage chance to convert a barbarian, which is, I don't know, just to me sort of an unfun mechanic. Because when you don't get it, it's like, God damn it, I want that unit. So anyway, in the vanilla game, let's get a library. In the vanilla game, it is a 100% chance to convert destroyed barbarian units. So if I was Germany, I actually would have gotten a settler in this case. So Germany is just extremely fun to play. They're a blast to play in this mod. And of course, panzers are just ownage. So at this point, we got the philosophy, we got the wheel. Do we want to head into the coal reveal? Probably not. I think now is the time to start making our way here. The aqueducts could be nice. Machinery. We'll get some catapults for bombarding France. I mean, we don't need a ton of units to really kill them. They only have a city. So let's head in this direction, I think. I think we're going to pursue sort of more of a... I mean, I don't think we're going to go for a domination victory, but we're not going to head up to here towards these more like peaceful wonders. We do want to kill France and probably swing around and at least take out Egypt because they're starting to pull ahead and we want to at least slow them down a bit. So we'll sort of pursue a more military tactic for now, for the time being. Accidentally fortify. I don't want to fortify. I just want to skip your turn. And now we can clear that out. And maybe we'll leave him down here just as, well, I don't know. I don't know how soon we're going to be able to get down to the city. We probably want to kill Paris first. But I think we'll be alright just leaving him here and kind of keeping an eye on the area for the moment. This guy moved away, but he's still going to be able to take a shot at us, but I think we could probably survive it. Supposedly going to take 6 damage off that. God, I really want this worker. Let's just wait one more turn. Why did it... goddamn zone control. I just cannot remember to play around that right now. Oh well. A road. We'll probably just come back and delete these as soon as we're done here. Seems like our gold dropped a bit. Not sure why that was exactly. I seem to recall picking up at least 12, like in the last couple turns or so. Okay, so this will give us some influence with Genoa. And I wouldn't mind getting a maritime civ at this time. Incense, let's just make sure the resources. Where is incense? Yeah, we do not currently have incense, so let's go ahead and ally them up. So we have 25 influence. 35 will get us to allies, but only for a turn. 500. Can we afford 500 and do some of the things we mentioned? Yes, because then we can go ahead and sell this cotton we got sitting around. So let's do that. Protect. Again, not sure what that does exactly, but you know. So we are friends. Now, it looks like, yes, they did give us their incense. Okay. Very good. Alright, bring you back to base. Got a promotion. So here we have rough, and we have an open, so we'll just give you open. Get our worker back. So France is basically screwed at this point. I mean, they lost this settler, and this is probably France's settler as well from whenever they tried to plant their second city early in the game. I assume that is anyway. Let's get the hill vision here. Now, what I wanted to do was come back here, take a look for that other barbarian, but we're going to run to the same zone of control issue we did last turn, so let's just go for it. And whose worker is this? The Ottomans. So maybe that wasn't France's settler. I don't know. We will take it. Very nice. Here's our settler, so we can just embark across here, and what we want to do, I believe, is plant here, and this will give us an atoll, or excuse me, I guess they're called isles in this version. They used to be called atolls. So we'll get 2 atolls and a fish for growth, a riverside sheep, which isn't amazing. Actually, we'll pick up a 3rd isle there, and then we'll have the 2 iron, and hopefully we'll get a coal, I don't know, maybe one of these tiles, so seems like a good spot to go. We want to kind of prevent him from heading towards our food resources, so let's stay behind him here and then work on this guy here. The Ottomans in Egypt are friends. Okay, what do we want to do here now? Colossus is still up for grabs. The Great Library at turn 90. Can you believe that? This will give us a great merchant point and 8 gold. Pyramids. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Do we have the National College available to us? No, we still need that library. I'm really tempted to take a shot at this. I just can't imagine picking up the Great Library at turn 104. It just does not seem possible. The Oracle is usually a pretty late wonder, and we do need to kind of get a move on completing Liberty. We're getting our cities up and running. We want to get that free wall that will provide extra 2 defense. That would be really nice. So maybe we'll head for this wonder. We got 315 gold. I was going to sell this cotton, so we will do that to, I guess, the Aztecs. We want max value here, 240. So now we have our workers. We don't need to buy a worker. What I could think about doing is get or purchase a stoneworks. You know what? We're out of time for this video, so come back next time and we'll figure out what we're doing here. Alright guys, later.